Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. And yeah, I know it's been long overdue since I announced I'm gonna make a montage tutorial. But now here it is. Yay! I'm sorry for all the delays since I couldn't find any inspiration, and also I'm really busy in real life. So pardon me for that, but I'm not gonna stop making content for you guys, but it's just gonna be slow. Once it's summer here in Canada, probably you'll see more content rolling in. Anyways, let's get started. So first we need a decent computer, something that can run League of Legends in medium or high at 60 frames per second, since 60 frames per second is like the ideal frames for smoothness. 30 is okay, but if you're used to 60, you'll see that 30 is kind of stuttery and shit. So yeah, next one is, let's use Baron Replay. Some people got their LOL replay working, but in my part it's not working since it's buggy and it's not re-updated every patch note, or every patch, not patch notes, whatever. While Baron Replay gets like several updates in like a month and it works gorgeously. I don't know if that's a good word to use, but whatever. Avoid LOL replay because it's really buggy. It kind of annoys me when one of my replays does not get saved. So yeah, just switch to Baron Replay, guys. It's just the same thing, but you cannot change the camera angles. But there's a program, I think, that can change that. It's called LOL Camera by Paul GG, I think. It was used in one of Shake Drizzle's montages and whatnot. Just search it up. I don't know if I'm gonna cover it this video. Let's see if it works. Alright, next up is we need a video editor. There's a lot of video editors there, but I'm focusing on Sony Vegas Pro because it's the easiest one to learn, and it's versatile and it's fast overall. It makes my productivity really high, like boost my productivity basically. You can use like After Effects, but that's too much. There's too many settings for new people who want to make a montage and whatnot. And don't use Windows Movie Maker. It just plain sucks. Next up is we need a screen recorder. So what I recommend is FRAPS. You can go DxTory or whatever, Overwolf, but I prefer the simple FRAPS. Mostly I use FRAPS for everything, right? So if you open your FRAPS right now, you go to movies, and there's some settings right there that you can modify to your liking. So I prefer 60 frames per second for the movies. You can change it to 30 if you really don't have a decent computer. That's fine. And change it to half size if you don't have enough space, or if, as I said, if you don't have a really decent computer. Because if you're recording in full size, it's gonna take more CPU than half size basically. And when I record montages, I always hide the cursor, since who wants a cursor flying around during a montage, right? So just disable that, and also change your hotkeys so that you can just press this button to record, right? And yeah, next up is we need, this is optional, you need magic bullet looks. So basically it's like Instagram but for videos. So you gotta find magic bullet looks builder for Sony Vegas Pro. So basically it's like an add-on. When you put an add-on on your videos, like an effects or something, it should show up there, and you can modify like the color, the tone, the saturation and stuff. It's pretty sick. It makes the video look much more appealing than just the color, like the cartoony colors of League of Legends itself. Sometimes I get like I get used to what's the word? I get like, I don't even know, I forgot. Like sometimes I don't like it and I want like new things to like in my eyes, like a new way to view League of Legends in different colors, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so I'm gonna launch battery replay and I'm gonna run FRAPS. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to do that, right? So you just play games, let your battery replay open, you should record some games, and then run FRAPS and run the replay afterwards. So yeah, don't forget your hotkey to record and disable your, well, hide your mouse cursor. It's not gonna be hidden, like you can still see it, but in the video you're not gonna see it. And also just disable the mic for FRAPS too, unless you really want to talk over Montage, which is pretty damn weird. So yeah, alright guys, we're here and welcome to battery replay. Yeah, so I'm gonna teach you how to do some of the basic controls I use for making a montage. Let me just remove the volume, well, just lower it a lot. So first of all, let's go to settings. Go to interface and you can change all of your chat scale, minimap scale, whatever. I'm pretty sure you guys don't really need the HUD this games when you're making a montage, unless you're just scrolling and finding the right part. So you can just change it whatever you want. And I preferably not show the summoner name too, since it's much more cleaner and it's much more cleaner, and I don't like extra elements in the game which just distract from the video itself. So summoner names are just another distraction for you to look at. I would probably would like to appreciate the play or the editing more than just the summoner name always there in the middle of the video. It kind of annoys me. If you wanna do like a super clean like video, you can disable the health bars, but it doesn't show if you have low health and you outplayed somebody. So only deactivate health bars if it's just a cinematic or just a filler to fill the gap between plays and other clips, if you know what I'm saying. And also, if you go to hotkeys, you can go to camera control. If you go down, no, not camera control, my bad, I think it's interface. So I go to interface, and at the bottom you can see show and hide HUD. So when you're recording something, when you press H, which hides everything except the bottom left, if you want to take that out too, you can change the hotkey here. This is normally not binded to anything, so you gotta bind it to something. So I binded it on a slash. So this is what it looks like. So yeah, like this, which is pretty sick, pretty clean. I like that. And also, to play or pause, you just gotta press P, or it's in here. See, P, play, pause. All right, and then to speed up something, right, you can just press the plus sign at the top left. So the more pluses you press, the faster it goes, of course. And you can slow it down by the corresponding minus sign beside it to like 0.25, I think. Yeah, these are good for like just plain like fillers, I guess, you know. Anyways, next up is, for example, if you miss a play, like if you went in too fast and you missed it, you can always go back. Like you can pause it and then press backspace, and it's gonna go back 15 seconds back in time, basically 15 seconds back in time. You can press it how many times as you want until you find the clip that you're looking for. That should be good. Those are the simple controls. And don't forget H, by the way, to hide, and bind the hide HUD with anything. I bind it with backslash. So yeah, let's get to the yummy parts. That kind of sounds wrong, but whatever. So there's different styles I do when making a montage. So basically, the most simple one is following somebody. Like for example, if I am this Wukong, I usually just follow it, go on normal speed, and hide everything. See, this is just a normal camera for recording a play, basically. Another way to do this is basically the middle mouse button, which is the scroll bar, I think, scroll wheel. You can hold that and drag to make a really smooth panning. As you can see, it's pretty sick. And if you combine it with like slow-mo, see this? Slow-mo. It's a really good filler or cinematic type video. See? It's really sick, and that's one of my ways of doing it. Sometimes another way, what I do is just a stationary camera. So if a play is happening in just one spot, not moving everywhere, like this part, you can just keep it steady, a steady camera. This is situational. You cannot do it in every video or every clip, since most of them, as you can see there, moves out of the camera. That was a nice play by Wukong, by the way. So yeah, what now? So there's different types of fillers. So if you recorded those montage, like those clips, those epic quadra kills, whatever, and the song that you picked is still longer than the clips you have, you know, you can do is like the title screen, like what I did, like I Kinetica presents blah blah blah, and I just basically use random fillers that are really cool. Like I can just use this as a filler for like the title at for the background, right? Instead of just a static background, why not put some like a video at the back of it, right? And just put a blur on it and blah blah. Yeah, since I'm using Baron Replay, I could not use the camera angle. So basically, if you're in LOL Replay, you can hold your right mouse button and it's gonna change the angle to whatever you want. This is what I like about LOL Replay, but it's too buggy for me. I'm just waiting for the LOL camera so that I can make those shit again, right? Right now I'm just stuck with the normal view. So yeah, that's all the basics actually. So if you guys know any more like techniques, styles, well, you can put down in the comments. Oh yeah, before I forget, you know, in the new montage, the Diana montage I made, what I basically do is I slow-mo everything, right, and keep the effects running. So for example, like this, I can pause it and you can see the sapling jumping out. So I can use that clip and like do a smooth pan, as you can see. It's really good. It shows some action on what's happening even though everything is paused, which is good for titles and whatever, or just like the rising action before the climax. So I can just do this, right? Just a small pause, and then the next clip be like boom, everyone's like fighting each other, if you get what I mean. I don't know, it's basically everyone has a different preference, right? Oh god, I'm going ham right there. Okay, I lived anyway. Alright, so once you get all the clips, by the way, they're all saved on your hard drive under FRAPS and then movies. Then yeah, make sure you got Sony Vegas Pro, and let's go there right about now. Welcome back guys. So I just loaded up Sony Vegas Pro, and it has a Magic Bullet Looks add-on, by the way, so just research on how to get those. I'm not gonna, actually I can put down links down below, but I'm not responsible if you guys get Trojans or whatever, but I tested all of these links and it didn't give me anything. And these are only just for educational purposes. I'm not trying to give it away and rip off the companies. If you guys really support the companies, which I do, please buy the product, which will help a lot for the upcoming new versions of these programs. Anyway, so I already opened Sony Vegas Pro, and we're going to place the videos right over here. Like, it's this spot where every source files you have are here. So you can just select here and then drag them over this timeline. So in this timeline is where all the magic happens. You lay out everything, your music, whatever. And on the right here, if you have a decent computer, you should be able to see the final product when it's done, like after it's done rendering. So let's go to File, New, and whoa, there's so many shit right here. So just go to Template and find, like, it's basically your preference on what to choose here, but I usually choose HD 1080p 60i, right? And then whatever here, full resolution rendering quality. If you want to have the best quality, then go for best, which I usually do. And then since you don't want every video to be the same resolution, you can just check this, start all new projects with these settings. Then you should be good by then I mean, and press OK. Now to get all of the recordings here and the music, whatever, if you have them, go to all media here, import all media, right beside the Thunderbolt. Just click that, and mostly if you're in Windows, you just go to your main hard drive and find the FRAPS folder right here, FRAPS folder, and then go to movies and select everything that you basically, what is it called, you have recorded. So if you did something wrong, like for example you want to cut off something from those recordings, don't worry, don't sweat it. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can cut them out here in Vegas Pro, by the way. So let's just pick this and this and that maybe. Alright, so it's all here. So you can just drag them down here, right? And just say no. Alright, so here's the video right there. Oops, that's really loud. Oh god. Hold on. Let's put it down there. Alright. So there's different layers here in Vegas Pro, which I call them layers. So the first top layer is where the video is, or any graphics, whatever. If you want to put like graphics like the titles and whatever on top of the video, right click and then insert video track, and you can put them here and it should be an overlay of the video. And at the bottom is of course the audio files. You can take it off by clicking here and then press delete. Takes it off right off the bat. So what I usually do is I don't really use the sound effects in game, so I just line every video file up, click this, delete everything. Simple. Now we want to add audio to it, like music, bedazzle music. So I'm just gonna find my music right here. Let's see. Let's just use this. Actually, I'm gonna raise the volume a little bit so that you guys can hear it, I guess. So just hold left click, drag down here, and it should be there. Okay, that's actually loud. Let me lower it. There you go. So yeah, if you want to cut out the audio, you can just zoom into here. For example, if I don't want this part, this small blank part, just go over it and you can see this line, right? Press S and then highlight this by left clicking, then press delete. Then you can just move it again. And if you want a smooth transition, like from a real low voice to a high voice, so it's like a fade in type thing, you can see this notch right here, light blue notch. Hold click left and then drag on how long the fade in you want to be. I prefer like just a short one like this. Yeah, that was really good. So yeah, now this one, the fade ins also work with videos. So if I just put it like that, see, it's like a simple fade in. So if you want like a simple transition between videos, what you can do is put one video, drag them a little bit into the other video, so it's gonna show like that. It's like a fade in, fade out, but it's doing that at the same time for the video, for each video. See, so I can elongate it. See, so the first video fades out while the other video is fading in while it's fading out, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So sometimes when you record FRAPS, there's this red borders which are very annoying, or sometimes you just don't want too much vision of the video. So what I mostly do is go here, video event pan crop, click on it, right, and you can see this, right? So I'm just gonna zoom out. So basically, this is the camera for your video. I can shrink the video, or zoom into something basically. So if I pull it out, as you can see, it's shrinking, right? The further I pull, of course, the smaller it is. So what I do is basically just pull it in, as you can see, to how much you want basically. So if this is the normal one, I usually do is that much, so that there's no more red borders from FRAPS and every other element is gone, right? So you can do that, I guess. There you go. And if you want to do the same cropping for every video, you can just right click or just left click copy it, and then right click and then press V. Right click, press V. Everything gets applied afterwards. Instead of just going in here, okay, I'm just gonna move this a little bit, boom, then this one a little bit, boom. It's much faster, more productivity for you, and more time for you to edit. So we have this simple clips right here, right? And some people are wondering how did I add like filters and whatever, Instagram filters. So this is where magic bullet looks come into play. Make sure when you're downloading it, you gotta find the version that's working for your version of Sony Vegas Pro, by the way. So to do this, you gotta go to the second button here, which is Event FX, and if it's installed, you can go to third party and then magic bullet looks. Double click, okay, and this should show up, and you just gotta press edit. So it might take a while for it to load, right? So there it is. Here's just a screenshot, and on the left you can see like all of the presets. These the ones I downloaded from Zebo, I guess, Zebo, whatever. You can search them up for the color correction packs, and you can just make your own custom ones right here. I really don't know most of these, so just find a tutorial, whatever. So I basically just use these, like the presets, and then just tweak them a little bit. So I feel like using this, that maybe, and then probably take off the flares. So that should be good. And then yeah, just press finished, and it should be applied. If you want to apply it to other clips too, just control copy. As I told you, right click V, right click V. They all should be applied, right? And then some people are also asking like, dude, how did you put like graphics on top of the video? So first of all, you gotta go to Photoshop and make your graphics. Oh, this is the ones I made, like a mock-up YouTube thing, but whatever. So just create a new one, right? Make sure the width and height are the same so that it just fits in the video properly. So for example, I want to put like iKinetica. There you go. iKinetica presents. Change the font a little bit. Oh, what? Hold on, just okay. Presents. Nope. Presents. There you go. Just put it like, I don't know. It really depends on your style, basically. I'm just gonna change it. By the way, if you guys don't know how to do this, find another tutorial. I am not going to teach you everything. I'm sorry, since it'll take a long ass time. I'm just showing you the basics of everything. So I'm fine with that, and I want it to be in the corner, left corner, so I just put it there. And then turn off the background. Remember, turn off the background so that all you can see are these stripes, so that it just shows that it's transparent. So what you're gonna do after you finish everything, turn on transparent by disabling the background. You go to File, Save for Web and Devices, and make sure it's PNG. It can be PNG 8 or PNG 24 right here. PNG 24 tends to be a higher quality image than PNG 8. You can also use a GIF, but I prefer PNG. And then just click Save. Save it as, I don't know, YouTube tutorial. And go back to Vegas Pro. And then import media. Find it. So YouTube tutorial. Here it is. It's already imported. So now you gotta make a video layer on top of the video. So as I said earlier, just right click where the videos are currently and insert video track. Put it down here wherever you want. So you can see on the bottom left, you can see it, right? So let's just put it here after the fade in, then a quick fade in and fade out. So as you can see, it's just a simple one. I could have probably used white on the iKinetica so that it's more visible, but you guys get what I mean, right? So you can just make any graphics here in Photoshop, import it here, and just put it on top of the video. Easy as pie, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you have excess music right here, Sony Vegas tends to render this too. So make sure everything basically stops at the same time. Like, hold on, what did I press? Shit. Hold on. What is this? Oh, what did I press? Mamma mia. Shit. What the? Okay. This is pissing me off. Oh, there it is. Alright. Okay. This, I don't even know, but whatever. I'm just gonna fix it later. Anyways, okay, that's actually annoying, this thing, but whatever. Make sure everything stops at the same time. So click on that, press S, delete the excess, add a fade out. Maybe I can't even change it somehow. Like, I accidentally pressed on something that I don't know. I don't even know, but you can add a fade out and fade in by clicking on that. If I can just do that, and that should be good afterwards. Now this montage, right? You gotta render it to YouTube, so you just gotta go to File, Render As, and there's a lot of settings in here. So just go to Main Concept, AVC/AAC or .mp4. So go down there. And then you can see here there's Internet HD 1080p 720p. So basically, the higher the P, of course, the better the quality. But if you have a shitty internet connection like upload speed, I prefer HD 720p instead of 1080p. And also 1080p takes more time to render than 720p. What I usually do is 720p too. So just click on it, customize template, go to project, and go to video rendering quality. You can change it whatever you want, best, good, whatever. And then press render. After it renders, you can just upload it to YouTube, basically. So render, it'll take time, depends on your computer. I'll just cancel it since I don't need it. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you guys have any questions, that's not really complicated though. Ask in the comments down below. Anything else, if you guys need any more tutorials, I'm not gonna probably do it, since it takes so much time of my day, to be honest. I'm sorry, I try my best, but you can just search them up in the internet. But if it's just a simple yes or no, or how to do this, how to do that, simple one step, whatever, boom, I can help you guys. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. This is iKinetica, and stay tuned for more montages soon in the future. And yeah, thanks for the love, guys. Appreciate it. See you guys later, and as always, have fun.
I've lost myself along with everyone else, but now the safest